Hi there, welcome to the Tent News, where the truth comes to light and the stories everyone is talking about are brought straight to you. From shocking confessions and viral social media moments to real life mysteries and trending drama, this is the place where we uncover it all. Now, please watch this video first, and I will be back with the rest of my commentary.
Hayi njengoba ngike ngasho ukuthi yena ngambuza ngale mali lengumhla ka-30 after imashe sasenayo eThekwini and waphika okusho ukuthi akuyena umuntu owangitshela ngoba ngangeke ngibuze kube uyena owangitshela ngayithola nje ngendlela yami and okunye abangakwazi abantu ukuthi mina ngikhulele ku-ANC ngize ngaphaphama nje kwi-ANC manje ayikho into eyenzeka kwi-ANC uthola ukuthi angiyazi abantu abaningi abalidayo enhlakeni ezahlukene kwi-ANC siyazana nabo and nabangani mina kwi-ANC akusho njengoba ngumkhonto angizwani nawo angisayizitha namalungu e-ANC akhona abantu engabangani babo bakhona nginosisi nabafowethu lapha kwi-ANC shiya ukuthi ke.
So mina I have a question, because after everything that has happened, all the marching, the chasing away of foreigners, the story that all South Africans were singing, that we are tired of the ANC, we want to remove the ANC because we don't want to be led by politicians anymore. Like right now, because now Ngizwe and Phakela have sold out. They received money from the government. That 600 million that I've always been telling you people about, that when they went and they had a meeting with the government, they were speaking something very different before they went there. But after meeting the president, now President Ramaphosa is the best president in the world. Everybody must vote for the ANC. Blah, 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 blah. So I want to ask the South Africans who are saying that they want to remove the ANC. What are you going to do now? Because all of your leaders that were leading the movement, that when you were thinking is going to remove the ANC, they have been bought by the ANC. This guy is also confirming that Phakela went to him before he went to the president to ask him about all these things. When he meets with the president, what are they going to do? Kantivele there, he was going to get paid off so that he can start saying Ramaphosa is a very nice man and all those things, so that all his followers from March and March can now vote for ANC. So I have a question to all South Africans. So we are no longer removing the ANC. Like as I say, ANC, ANC is the best political party in the world. We don't have a problem now with the ANC. We don't want to change anything, because actually the ANC, you guys are saying, it's the same political party that has made sure that black South Africans remain poor here in South Africa, because they've been in power for 32 years and nothing has changed. I thought that now we were supposed to remove the ANC, but because the people who were leading the movement, they are now part of the ANC. So South Africans, what are you going to do now? So we are all going to vote for the ANC now. We don't want to remove the ANC, or maybe there's going to be someone else who's going to start another movement and say, I want to remove the government, and then you're going to follow the same person. Or what's going to happen now? What are we doing now? South Africans, do you see that you're stupid? And nothing will never change. You don't know the kind of people to trust. I told you a long time ago that these people are using your poverty and your struggles for personal gain. Now these people have received money. They're in America, they're enjoying. When you are still living in that Zozo, you still don't have money. All the tax shops are closed. You don't know where you can go and ask for favors, because the Makulas, they were helping you when you want to touch a square and you touch a square. There's no way you can go and ask for favors, because all those Indians that were helping you in the cars, those Pakistanis, you have mistreated them in the time of March and March. So what is next now? You have been used. You have been dribbled. We're not thinking that you are fighting for the country. Those people, all they wanted to do was to make money for their own families. Now they are very rich. Their pockets are very rich. They are singing a different tune. When I say still unemployment is here. There won't be a lot of people who will get employed. It will only be maybe 1,000 yana, 2,000 yana people getting employed. The rest back to square zero. So what is next now? Are we still fighting the government, removing the government, or because now Phakela and Gizo have been paid off, now we forget that the government does not love us. We forget that we forget everything. We are forgetting everything. So all these things that we were doing, we were just doing to enrich Phakela and Gizwe. That's it. Yeah, South Africans, you guys will suffer for the rest of your lives. Nothing will ever change in this country. Yeah.
Anything without South Africa. Ungrateful bastards. So what we need to do? We need to boycott these countries. Why are South African artists performing in Zimbabwe in the first place? Why? Why are we performing in a country that can't even take care of its own people? We're being used by the government that's abusing its people. You know? We're whitewashing all the atrocities that they're making and saying, hey, even South African artists are willing to come here. We should boycott them. Just like they boycotted us during apartheid and said they're not going to get involved in Zimbabwe. We should be boycotting all these Zimbabwean festivals, boycotting all these foreign promoters that are using South African arts, and the fact that we've got an industry that stands on its own 2 feet. You know, you can actually go into a store, you can go into a shopping center and buy a CD. You can't do that in Nigeria. You can't even...
Hey, not a Baloi. You know, I hear everything that you're saying. I hear everything that you're saying. I hear you very nicely. But every time, you know, every time when I listen to you, né? Every time when you open your mouth, when you speak, I get distracted. Somewhere, somehow I get distracted because I'm always looking at those spots that you have on your face. You know, I'm asking myself, what happened to your face? What are those things on your face? What are those things? Because, you know, before your divorce, you did not have those things. Before that Zimbabwean lady, Berita, divorced your miserable ass, you were very clean, used to bath. Like you showed that there was someone who was actually taking care of you, making sure that you bath each and every day. So right now, the way you're so dirty, the way you're so unkept, it really shows us that when that Zimbabwean lady found a better man who's a businessman, because we heard that she's now dating this business guy who actually has real businesses, a man who does not wake up in the morning and bash women on podcasts, a man who does not wake up in the morning and lie, like he actually has real things. So before all that, you were very clean, you were very kept. Hey, but now you're so dirty, my guy. So even your anger towards Zimbabweans, we understand. Like, we understand your anger towards Zimbabweans because you were married to a Zimbabwean lady and she left you just like that. And you've been bitter for the past 3 years. Even today, you're still bitter. Even today, you still wake up and talk about her. Even today, you still bash people from Zimbabwe because she broke your heart. We understand that. We know that every South African right now, who has problems with other countries, it is all personal problems that they use the platforms that are given to them by South Africa to actually expose how weak they are. Let me just put it like that. Because what Jacinta, when they started fighting Nigerians, is because she has a history with Nigerians. Ngizwe has a history with Nigerians. Phakela has a history with Nigerians. You also have a history with a Zimbabwean lady who broke your heart. So all of you who are speaking ill of other countries, you have a history with those people that you once loved them and they did not love you back, or they did not do what you want. So we understand. And when you say, why are South African artists performing in Zimbabwe? They are performing in Zimbabwe because they're going there to make money. When it's stupid. Tom Cop. They're going there to make money. They're getting paid in dollars there. So you want them to stay here in South Africa where there are no gigs. There are no gigs here. So people must not go outside. You know, all South African artists who listen to these stupid people like Bonota, you will never go anywhere in life. Like, there's no way that you're going to go in life. That's why when you see everyone who's prospering, a South African artist that prosper, we can talk about Black Coffee, we can talk about DJ Shimza, we can talk about Maphorisa. All of these people don't like this guy. They don't like this guy at all because they don't listen to his stupidity. That is why they make it outside. So if you are a South African artist today and you listen to this foolish guy who does not even have a fridge, he has nothing, he does not even have a fridge, do not listen to this stupid idiot. He's just there working for McG and making money for McG. He has nothing. Stupid guy. Talking about you can't even go into a store in Nigeria and buy a CD. Who gives a fuck about a CD? This is 2026, my guy. This is not 1942. Who has a CD player in their car right now? Who has a DVD in their house right now? Do you see that you're stupid? You are dumb. Very stupid. And you think just because when you talk too much, you have a loud mouth, you are intelligent. You're not intelligent. You're very stupid. So all my Zimbabwean people, don't get mad at this guy. He holds no real power here in South Africa. Nobody listens to this idiot. Even his wife left him for a better man right now. He's mad that he could not find not even a single girlfriend for the past 3 years. He has a lot of spam inside of him. You can see there's a lot of spam that needs to be released that he has inside. He has salt. It's why elements are so each and every day. It is just salt. So we understand him. Don't get mad at him. He does not know what he's talking about. He's just a puppy that McG hired so that he can get ratings. Anything that he says, never take it here because nobody takes him serious. Even his own parents, they don't take this fool serious. So no one should actually take this stupid person serious. He does not even know the history of his own people. This guy is Tsonga, but he does not even know the history of Tsonga people here in this country or wherever they are. So never listen to this foolish person. They just gave him a platform to park. Whatever he does here is just to park. That's what he does.
Yeah, guys, it's a lot. It's a lot. At this point, I'm just asking myself, worry. Everyone should just keep quiet. Yeah, everyone should just keep quiet. If you don't have anything positive to say, just keep quiet. Because, yo, guys, there will be people coming for you. This Vatsonga King right here came for Unota, Ujacinta, Pagalum Tagati Nongi. So you are yo, guys, it's a lot. A lot of things have been happening in South Africa. Okay. And at first, he was talking about Jacinta, Pagalam Tagati Nongiso, about, the money that Wana, they're okay. This is actually a message to South Africans to say, look now, what is going to happen to you? Because those people are okay. If you look at Jacinta, you can actually see that she's okay. She's fine. Like, she is okay. She's not affected. She even said it at this other time that she's not affected in any way. And I was also wondering, well, okay, why would you want to fight something that does not affect you? Obviously, for me to stand up and say, no, this has to stop, is because I'm somehow affected with whatever that is happening. But hey, Sizotin, guys, there's nothing we can say. And Unota was talking about this. I never knew that his ex-wife is from Zimbabwe. I didn't know about that. Now he's actually exposing himself because these whole things that are happening, this whole beef thing, it seems like it's a personal fight. Like, these are personal fights. Because if you trace back, why is this person hating this country? If you trace back nicely, you will find out that these are personal fights because, hey, it's a lot. Now, Nota is coming for Zimbabwe. Why are those people going to perform in Zimbabwe? Which I was also asking myself the very same question. Why would South Africans go and perform that side? Only to find out that, nope, they're not going to perform there. Most of these South Africans that are going to perform, it's not only that side in Zimbabwe. They will go, they say UK, and for them to go that side is because of Zimfest. I think it's a company or a program that helps Africans to come that side and perform. And guess what? When these people go and perform that side, even if they go and perform in Zimbabwe, they do not charge the same amount they charge in South Africa. They charge times 3 the amount of the money they charge in South Africa. So why wouldn't they want to go? Obviously, we know they wouldn't go there if they were not benefiting. Trust me when I say this.